Hello, Kate here, mynaturalhappiness.com, Reading School of Reiki, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a magical day. I'm having a bit of an admin afternoon, and so I'm in my warm, fluffy pink dressing room gown, enjoying the autumn weather, and I'm very blessed to be able to work from home and have my admin afternoons in my gym jams. It's fabulous. So I hope you're well. I hope you're having the most amazing week. I am. Excuse me. And oh my goodness me, I'm just smiling so much because feedback from last week's video was incredible, and so many people messaged me to say it resonated with them, which is amazing. And I'm also smiling because I don't know, some of you may or may not know, I had a book published a couple of years ago, and when I sent out copies to a few people just to say, I published a book, one of the lady's daughters sent me a message saying that she was going to write a book, and I've just taken time to stop and read, and I'd flicked over it before, and I was so grateful when I received it, and I've just had a cup of tea and really sat down and spent a good bit of time reading the book. And she wrote a book, and not only did this lady's daughter write a book, but she wanted me to have the first copy, and to know that I inspired her to write a book. The book's called The Lonely Penguin, and she wrote a book. And this little girl wrote a book because of what I did, and it just blew me away. It blew me away that I could inspire people and inspire the next generation to come through. I know the author of said book, which is a beautiful book. I know that she doesn't want me to say her name, so I won't. I haven't got permission to do that, but it just reminded me that when we're walking through life, and I'm really blown away by that, so I'll try not to cry, to know that I've inspired somebody to write a book is just amazing. So it just reminded me that what we do in this world is in service, and it's in service for those that follow, and it's in service for others, and sometimes we don't realise. I mean, I spend my days helping people week in and week out. We had the Harvest and Manifest Facebook challenge a couple of weeks ago, and the feedback that I got, that was free, the feedback I got from that was amazing. And I think sometimes when we go through life, whatever your life is and wherever you are and whatever you're doing in life, you will be inspiring people along the way, and we don't always get to hear that. We don't always get to see that, and we don't always get to acknowledge it. And it just reminded me of that, and it reminded me to just share that with you and say, you know, we inspire people. We inspire people. As we go along, we inspire people, and so know that you do whatever you're doing. It's about being in your true alignment with your soul, and when you understand your soul purpose and your soul reason for being here, and you work in alignment with the universe, it gets even more magical. And I'm blessed to do that, and I'm blessed to help others get in their alignment with their soul calling, and to really, I think, become aware of that. And sometimes you become aware of your soul calling and you know it's not right now to follow that, but you know it's there. And other times people discover their soul calling and they get to act. And when we do that, we inspire more than we can ever realise. And so know that whatever you're doing in life, you will be inspiring somebody somewhere along the way, and I'm blown away. So if we can all have a universal congratulations to the author of this book for writing her first book and publishing her first book, I think that's incredible, and thank you, I'm blown away. So just sharing that. feels important to say to everyone, we inspire people every day with what we do, whether we realise it or not, because I didn't realise when I wrote my book that that would happen. So yeah, there you go. So as always, I pulled out a card for the week for those watching the video. Emotions. I won't cry on the video. Blew me away. Blew me away. So as always, I pulled out a card for the week for those watching the video, which is to say that you, and the message apart from saying that you are amazing and you are here for a reason and you inspire people every day. You. Yes, you. Yes, you. I pulled out a card for the week for you. And the card for the week, for those watching the video, is Letting Go. And this is a beautiful card, actually, and it's so in season. Releasing attachments, expectations, and desires yet unfulfilled. These are some of the aspects of this card. When you receive this marker on your path, you are required to relinquish control and allow the mystery to act as she will teeth back in, I'm still blown, and allow the mystery to act as she will, to weave life together as it is meant to be according to the laws of the cosmos. Aligning to your soul purpose, hey? You cannot force something to come or to remain. If its true place is elsewhere, teeth back in. You cannot force something to come or to remain if its true place is elsewhere. Remember that what is yours can never be taken away. Allowing is the key to this marker, for what is yours will come to you. The same applies to the past. This is the time to let go of old hurts, resentments, and unresolved anger, for they are no longer welcome burdens on the path ahead. Old and outmoded ideas about your life, how you see others, who you are, based on where you were, these must also be left behind. Then you can move forward, unencumbered, stepping into the magic of the new present that leads to the best possible future. That's our card for the week for those watching the video. And the reason why this is such a beautiful and magical card and so perfect for this time of year is this is what the trees are doing. They're letting go of their leaves, and they're letting go of their leaves so that the tree can remain strong and in balance, and the tree can draw on the Mother Earth and the roots of Mother Earth to really be the strongest it can possibly be, and to get through the winter and get through the darker times. And the way it does that is by letting go of what does not serve the tree at this time, which is the leaves, and knowing and having faith that once the tree lets go of the leaves and the leaves fall down to the earth and become compost for the new and the new life being drawn up. And then the tree has faith that when it does this, and by letting go, it will find the nourishment and support to grow new leaves and grow even more beautiful and even more vibrant and even bigger the following year. And so this is such a perfect card in tune with the season, because it's about letting go of what no longer serves you, so that something new and fresh can grow from that. And so it's perfect for this time of the year. And it's something that very often I'll talk to my clients about what is it you need to let go of at this time of year, so that you can then allow new to come in, and the old becomes the compost. That's what it becomes. So there is a joke in there about let go of the shit because it becomes shit, and then up from the shit grows roses. That was around about, but it becomes compost. That was about turn, wasn't it? But it you know, honestly, you know, it becomes compost for the new growth to come through. So it's perfect for this time of year. Perfect card that I pulled. It's from the Wisdom of Avalon cards again, and I hope that resonates. So just have a think this week about what it is that you want to let go of in your life or release into your life, because if we're holding on to something so tightly, then it's going to want to get away from us. That's, you know, whereas if we allow that to come to us, whatever it may be, and we allow the energy to flow, then it's much more beautiful. So you know, letting go, it's maybe letting go not quite so tight, you know, not holding on to things quite so tightly. And it doesn't mean to say letting go as in walking away. It can just be letting go of the reins so that they can choose to, you know, so the energy can flow, and people can choose or choose not to be in your life, for example, or energy, or letting go of hurt, or letting go of anger, and just allowing the situation to be as it is. It's really a powerful exercise to do at this time of year. So I invite you to light a candle and just meditate on that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, emotions and all. Wishing you the most amazing week. I hope that you have the most magical week, and remember that you inspire people. You, with whatever you do, you inspire people, because you never know. And that just, you know, it was a couple of years ago I had that book published, and this new author hadn't forgotten that and wrote a book and gave me the first copy, which is just amazing. So anyway, big hugs to you. Have the most amazing week, and just sending you a hug of love. With so much love. Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from haps towards happiness, founder of Reading School of Reiki. Have the most amazing week. Lots of love. Take care.